So, special little announcement here. We have brought in a special presenter. This is a single name presenter, goes by Billy, does not have a last name. Cody is trying to get the presenter in here shortly, but we're going to talk about our charities for just a little bit, and our presenter is going to kind of help demonstrate that for us. So, two charities that we support, Heifer International. If you're not familiar with, I'm going to show a video here in just a little bit, and then Compassion International. Is Cody out there, Henry? No, not yet. Okay. Well, let's show the video. So our passion really is to give back. We actually committed to give 10% of all our revenues from FAI to Compassion and Heifer. And just to make that clear, that's 10% of all our revenues, not 10% of all our profits. When we set this company up, Cody and I said we want to make a difference around the world. And so obviously we are teaching people to market to affluent people. We believe FAI can make a lot of money, but it can make a huge difference in the world. And so last year, we actually gave away 9 heifers. Or 4 heifers and 20 goats to families in need. So Heifer said, we changed 9 families' lives forever, and you guys are responsible for that. So you guys are the ones that are supporting FAI and make this happen, and that's something that really inspires us to make FAI even bigger, because we realize we can impact a lot of families. So we now have 30 sponsored children in Uganda. When I talked to Compassion, she said, I really recommend you get all your children in the same area because someday you may be able to visit them all rather than have them scattered all about the world. And I said, well, what do you suggest? And she said, well, actually, we have a long list of kids waiting in Uganda. I said, well, that's fantastic because my wife's sweet mate at Purdue was from Uganda, and she's had a heart for Uganda for a long time, so that was really cool. So, is our special speaker here? All right, here he comes.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lay-yodelay, yodelay-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay-yodelay, yodeloo. Folks in a town that was quite remote heard, lay-yodelay, yodelay-hoo. Lusty and clear from the goat herd's throat heard, lay-yodelay.
So like I said, we gave 4 heifers or 20 goats. I think that actually equated to like almost 40 goats if it was just goats. And goats dramatically change the lives of families in need in some of the countries you saw in the video. So,
pick him up, Cody.
This is the first time he's been out of the barn and off the farm. So he's a little scared about everything that's going on. I don't know, how old is he? 2.5 months.
oh, he's very young. I guess I won't make the goat curry joke then. So what we really the reason we wanted to bring the goat up, obviously, to get your attention, is we gave you information on heifer. So you have a magazine from them, you have a packet from them. We're encouraging you to partner with us. A very small donation, and you can significantly impact poverty around the world. And so if you want to thank us for this event, that's really how you can thank us. There are compassion packets outside. If you would rather sponsor a child as opposed to giving a goat, you can do that as well. And so we encourage people to partner with us in terms of what we're doing, but we really want to thank you that we can give 10% of our revenues away to make a difference in the world. So very cool. So I'm going to close with a short video on compassion, and then maybe later this afternoon, Austin will scroll the pictures. So far, he hasn't made a mess, so that's good. I told you did not want to miss the surprise, Scott. We appreciate the hotel allowing us to do that, so we had to get... They're like, you want to bring what into the ballroom? A goat, come on. All right, I'm going to show you one more video, and then we'll get Lindsay back up here to introduce our next speaker. Obviously, Cody and I believe that very strongly since we have 12 children between us. We both have adopted daughters and have tremendous hearts for orphans. One of the reasons Compassion is our charity. Compassion also happens to be a huge charity of Bedros Keuilian, and he was excited to see that that was one of our selections. Austin, if you can put the pictures up of the 30 kids. I mean, right now, all of you represent impacting 30 children around the world so that they don't have to grow up in that destitute environment, and Compassion makes a huge difference in their life in terms of them getting food, them getting school, them getting opportunities. And when she started sending me the pictures and the files of these kids, I was just kind of overwhelmed. Like, it really motivated me to make FAI as big as I possibly could. Because I was like, wow, if we're already impacting 30 kids and we've just started, we're barely a year old, like 2 years from now, we might have 300 kids in Uganda. And then that's going to motivate me to want to go to Uganda because I'm going to want to see all these kids. So I just want to thank you for your support of FAI. It's making a huge difference. It's allowing us to give back. There are compassion packets outside. You've got heifer information. And so thank you so much. Lindsay, I'll turn it back over to you.
It's really exciting to be a part of something that can make such a difference on so many different levels. Just another round of applause for Cody and Dan for what they've created here, bigger than just what's going on in this room.